So my unpopular opinion this week. Take two. Welcome to Antisocial Commentary. We had a good solid 10 minutes talking about what we're gonna jump back into. As you can see, I got Cyril back in the building. I mean, god damn, that was. It was on a roll. Technical difficulties. Hopefully, see now it's like I don't even want to talk to you. Go home, nigga. I don't even talk to you no more. But no,
we're gonna have the conversation.
So
shit happens.
It kind of hits on what we was talking about in the podcast. Like to start off, it's like fuck. It's like everything moves so quick. Like once you get it, it's like damn. I don't want to talk about it. Like first off, I'm glad to see you here. Like I'm glad you. After the last conversation we had, I'm glad to see your girlfriend didn't kill you.
Oh yeah.
So I'm positive about that.
I remember what I said last time about that.
Yeah. We're not gonna have to rehash it, but again, I'm happy you're alive.
I'm
Yeah.
here. In one piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but yeah,
the moment happened. We had fun with it.
Yeah,
it was
right.
Cool.
Yeah, but I do want to talk about the big news for at least you, because I know you're a basketball head, is Carmelo gone. He left the Rockets. We're in Houston. I know you're not a Rockets. Are you a Rockets fan?
I like the Rockets.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
You're not, but not.
I'm not a Rocket fan.
Yeah.
Laker fan.
Laker fan. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna support. I wish they would win. So we can have a party down here and it'd be cool and do the thing. But yeah, Melo had to go. Melo had to go, man. Melo had to go, man. I'm trying to tell you, Melo had to go because this game ain't the same.
Yeah.
The game ain't the same.
Yeah.
It's 3-and-D.
Yeah.
It's getting up and down the court.
Yeah.
Man, if you can't do that, how else are you gonna help your team win?
Yeah, but you had brought up Monte Ellis.
Oh yeah, Monte Ellis. Ellis used to be he was a baller.
Yeah.
Monte Ellis had game, but all he couldn't shoot.
But he was decent. He wasn't Curry.
No.
But see,
he wasn't.
See, at the time, I really thought Curry was like, because he was always hurt. So I was like, I thought Monte Ellis was gonna be that guy.
But that mid-range game like that, they get into the mid-range, and popping it from the elbow. That shit used to be nice. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, unfortunately, people done found the formula. That's why
analytics. Fuck the game.
Yeah, that's why I don't like them. That's one of the reasons I don't like the Warriors. It's not. I hate that they all, not necessarily grouped together because the solid, the Clay, Steph and Draymond. They that was all natural. So I'm cool with them being on squad together. KD joined us because of whole ass shit, and even Boogie, that's even worse.
Now they on some other shit though. They was arguing and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Trust me, we're gonna talk about that. But I was thinking I thought really, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I thought them being together was not really a problem. It's just the style of basketball they play. I'm first off, when I hoop, I don't like to shoot. I guess I grew up, idolizing.
Well, you gotta shoot.
Iverson. No, I'm talking about pulling up threes. Mid range.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta. If you're not playing offense, you gotta be giving defense.
Oh, I don't play no defense.
That's what I'm saying.
But
you ain't doing them.
I'm just lazy. I hate playing defense.
If you're not doing that, if you getting buckets
and
you're not playing D, you're good. But if you're not getting buckets, you're not playing D.
What's going on? You stretched out? You upset? What's wrong?
I like that.
What happened to your voice?
Iverson is nice.
I was coaching.
Oh, are you going to Bath and Body Works? Oh. They got a sale. Yeah, they got a sale. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm seeing it today. You know what I'm saying? I got to having a conversation. I like how you feel it.
They always got sales.
Yeah, true.
I'm on this everything.
Oh, really? But yeah, back to the Warriors. Like the style of play I don't like.
What? Oh, hitting threes all day?
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then KD coming through
with more threes.
Whatever he can do, whatever. He can do mid-range shots.
Well, honestly, I don't think there's anything Durant really can't do. he plays solid defense. I'm not gonna say he's the best defender in the league, but he's solid defense. He's long, exactly. I'm not gonna say he's a top 10 defender, but he's solid.
Who is? I don't even know.
No, I mean the niggas at the Rockets cut. Solid defender. You can't stop him on offense. The only knock you really got on Durant is his health. He's always got some type of ailment. And he don't got no size, which doesn't seem to be an issue because.
Nah, it's not an issue.
Because
if you can get buckets,
it don't matter. What I mean? It's not like football where you need size. You know what I'm saying?
You can get buckets, you good. It doesn't matter. But you gotta be able to shoot. Now, you can't shoot.
But Carmelo used to be a good shooter, and I think
used to be, but he was shooting like 33%. I'm like, damn, because I was trying to figure out what the hell happened. He played 10 games. That's not enough.
Yeah,
that's not enough to say you can't play with this team. But then I'm looking at him like, okay, well, he did have a game where he had like 28.
That was a game before, like the game before the 2 for 20 or something like that. It was like
1 for 11.
It was horrible
at OKC where you.
Oh yeah, I mean you supposed to come with a fire, but like I don't know. But I think they should have kept Carmelo. But Carmelo's my man's. Like everybody knows, Carmelo was my second favorite player growing up behind Iverson.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he got his respect. Yeah, that man. Even though he got a ring, he's like Karl Malone.
Well, you saying Iverson or Melo?
Melo, both of them.
I feel like Melo, only time will tell, but I think that he's not gonna get the same love. Like if
he is.
People don't like. Honestly,
his wife is Lala. He's
of course,
come on,
of course,
come on.
But he about to lose Lala.
No, he's not.
Lala tried to walk out.
Try.
Good point.
It's not going nowhere.
But Carmelo had the livest line I've ever heard in my life. He said, "She married, I'm not." That's the livest shit. That's the livest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but no, I think they should. I don't think they should have cut him. But Carmelo's my guy. I just don't think they should have picked him up because you get rid of Luke Mbamute and you get rid of Trevor Ariza, who are there strictly for defense. I mean, Ariza can pull up that corner 3, but they're there for defense only. And you pick up Carmelo, who does historically never plays defense. So I don't get that. If you pick up Carmelo, you got to pick up somebody else.
Yeah.
But since y'all didn't do that, y'all gotta sit in it now. You gotta sit in. You gotta see what Carmelo does. At least get to the All-Star game. And then if y'all don't want to decide to cut him.
Nah, they said fuck that. They said they about to get rid of him.
So
now.
Here's a conspiracy theory. Do you think they cut him because they know that Draymond about to be available? Ooh. Do you think that they're gonna make a play for Draymond? I mean, conspiracy theory.
I don't know. Everything is connected though. So with them fighting up there, going through whatever they going through, KD's leaving.
Well, see that's where the conspiracy comes. Like, if you're the Warriors, because if you get rid of Draymond, that means we're siding with KD. But if you keep Draymond there, that shows that you're siding with Draymond, and now you're gonna lose out on KD. Can't forget they are moving to a new stadium next year.
Yeah.
You want to fill that bitch out. So I mean, it's a whole lot of things. Like I wouldn't get mad at them for either way they go, because they say that Draymond's supposed to be like the heart and soul of the team.
They gotta keep Draymond, Clay, and Steph. They are the nucleus. KD was just like
let's be real. I was overjoyed when the Cavaliers beat them in the finals, but honestly, the Warriors really could have walked off on them if they wanted to, because it was really just LeBron and Kyrie balling on their ass. I mean, now that conversation might be a little different, but there was nobody on their. But
Kyrie and LeBron could have been.
But I don't think there's anybody on their team before. I don't know what happened to Kyrie, but back in 2015, 2016, there was nobody on their team that could stop Kyrie.
To this day, if they still was playing with each other to this day, they could have won at least.
But what happened to Kyrie? Like he
didn't want to be Robin no more.
I mean,
not everybody wants to be like. Not everybody's cool with being the sidekick.
I mean, sometimes you got to play your part. You got to realize that LeBron only got like five years left.
That's what I'm saying. He could have had that took it over, but he probably didn't like how the management was doing or the upper.
I mean, and it's gotta feel like, but you gotta feel like shit when you literally the only thing on the squad when LeBron leaves, and then when he come in there now you taking over my squad. So I guess you kind of, I mean, as a man, you kind of
because they drafted him and shit.
Right. Was it? Did they draft him the year that LeBron left, or they drafted him the year after?
One of the two.
It was
real close.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there. But
yeah,
I remember he didn't even play a lot in college. So I was like, who is this guy? Like,
where you go to college?
Duke.
Yes.
But he didn't play a lot.
I mean, but
he played like 3 games.
It's college though, so you really there just to show up. Yeah, don't go to class, stay for a year and dip. So I mean,
and Duke doing they got a
nice nigga. Yeah. You know what?
Coach K has embodied this one and done. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't picking up these JJ Redicks. Like JJ Redick with the Duke.
He went all 4 years. I mean, but he white. That's no disrespect to anybody white, but that's it's kind of like they always say like the reverse racism shit. Like, but I mean the fact of the matter is
he's not recruiting no more JJ Redicks.
Yeah.
You know like,
yeah. I have a
fucking LeBron's.
I have a fear that they gonna overhype Zion. Like he nice. Yeah. I think he got the explosion, but I feel like they're gonna overhype him, and then that's gonna be his downfall if he has a downfall.
Well, they love to do that. That's what
happens. Like
here for
you gotta stop
hype him up and then hope that he fall.
Well, yeah, I'm not one of them people.
I don't want to hope he falls.
I don't want to fall. Well, maybe a little bit because I hate Duke. So
I actually like Duke now.
I
don't know why I like Duke now. I love them now. Like I'm like, damn, they have a good ass squad that fucking. They hold starting 5. Nice. They all going to the league.
Yeah. Well, see, I hate Duke.
Starting 5 going to the league.
Remember the Duke rape case? The lacrosse team?
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that wasn't the best.
Man, I was smooth on that girl's side, and I heard the facts. So I was like, oh shit.
I don't really remember what happened with that shit, but I do remember somebody was lying about something.
Lying.
Yeah, somebody was lying.
She was lying, like bad. Like, I mean, if something did happen to her, like your stories was not adding up. You was lying. But it's a good thing you got Netflix. Yeah. They had a 30. I think the 30 for 30 is on Netflix. It's real good.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Man, fuck Netflix. But since we're on the topic, I can go on a quick little rant.
Fuck Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix keeps taking all the good shit off. Like I said it on this podcast, and I'm afraid that's gonna happen. Like, what's eventually gonna happen with Netflix? They're gonna get us all to buy it. You got Netflix?
I do have it,
but I
don't even. Yeah, I pay for it.
So like they're gonna get us all to buy it. And then they're gonna start slowly but surely taking all the stuff. Like, no one went to Netflix for the Netflix properties. They're gonna start taking slowly but surely take all the stuff away, and it's gonna be nothing but Netflix. And then what's gonna happen next is all the stuff like and you can see it happening. I said this months ago, and it's already happening now. What's gonna start happening? Every channel is gonna have their own streaming service, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's the end of cable." Cable gonna be, the cable companies is done. Fuck them, they gone. But the channels like Fox, ABC, the networks, they're gonna do just fine because they gonna make their own streaming service, and then you gonna pay $5, $10, $15 for the streaming service. Yeah. So you might as well have kept cable. Like you gonna spend like $100 something in streaming. Okay, I got HBO Go, I got Netflix, I got Hulu. WWE Network. By the time you're done with that, you might as well just keep cable.
See, I fuck with Netflix, but Netflix was like one of them things. Is like when you go to the movie or go to Blockbuster back in the day.
Yeah.
All the good movies was on the wall.
Yeah.
And then all them weak ass movies was in the middle.
Yeah, so that's
Netflix. All the movies in the middle.
Yeah, 100%.
No movies on the wall.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't even go to that.
You just showed your age bad. And you know we used to go to Blockbuster. Yeah, I used to eat some amazing fruit gummy bears. And had my Dorito 3Ds.
Man, I can't be that old though. Like Blockbuster literally just closed like 10 years ago.
I mean, but it feels so long. Like, I mean,
they honestly, still have some of the buildings though. They probably turned them like CVS.
Pizza Huts. Man, I honestly, going up like not so much Blockbuster because what happened with Blockbuster was we picked up a little bit of a late fee. That kind of turned into like a couple $100 worth of fees. So we stopped going to Blockbuster and moved over to Hollywood Video. So I fuck with Hollywood Video more than I fuck with Blockbuster. But the fact of the matter is, You go in there. First off, you don't realize how much they was robbing our ass. Like you paying $5 per movie. Like we would go in there, get like 4 or 5 movies, get $5 worth of movies. I mean $5 per movie. So that's $20 a week on movies.
Yeah.
So
and you just rent them. You don't even own them.
Yeah, exactly. and
you go to Walmart and buy that movie now.
And then you be all pissed off because niggas ain't rewind the shit. And it cuts off right in the middle like
the VHS one. I was talking about the DVDs at least.
Well, yeah, I mean, 10 years ago we was on the VHS, maybe, but like 15, 20 ago.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember the orange Rugrat tapes.
Yeah, I had that.
I'm old enough to remember Snow Day.
I had that. I love that.
Oh my god.
Snow Day was a good movie.
Snow Day was one of the movies that came out like right when I moved down here, and I was like, well, y'all niggas don't got snow days? Like, the fuck?
Hell no, we don't have snow days.
What the fuck y'all mean? I mean, well, we do get snow, like, when it, cause I grew up in St. Louis. Like, so it takes a good amount of snow to get a snow day. What you get? You get that. Yeah. Here, it snow a little bit. Snow day.
Hell yeah. If it rain, get a
rain day. Shit. The city, I mean, I was surprised the city shut down for the hurricane. Like, before the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
Like, during, obviously, that makes sense. But before, it was like, well, yeah, we closing down. I was like...
Man, we grew up with hella hurricanes. That shit crazy.
I mean, we only had one in the last 10 years.
Nah, bro. We had, like...
We had this...
All right, we didn't have Katrina, but we had the effects of Katrina.
We got the Katrina people.
And then we got Rita.
We had Rita the same year as Katrina.
And then, like, 3 years later, we had
Ike.
And then some
other
one.
had Harvey, and then Harvey was the last.
No, before that it was another one, a flood the year before.
Well, we had a bad rain, but see, we're getting a lot of flooding here because
that's still a lot of hurricanes.
The way they building the city though is why we're getting so flooding so bad because the infrastructure's fucked up. But this, that's a whole different conversation. They're gonna try and flood the.
I mean, it's built on a bayou, so
right. We gonna flood. But. So I mean, I don't think we closed out with Carmelo.
Oh yeah, Carmelo. He had to go, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Carmelo. He just look at. Remember, it used to be Melo, LeBron.
What do you mean, like who's better?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that was ever an argument, but for the
I was on the Melo side at one point.
I hated
because when they played in high school, I was like, oh shit, Melo is better than LeBron.
But I hated LeBron because. And just because it was overhyped, like he's the chosen one, I was like,
man, I saw this nigga on Jet magazine and a fucking Hummer.
When they hated on him in that hard Hummer so bad.
I was like, hey, this nigga, he had a chain on and shit. I was like, hey, man.
I didn't like LeBron when he first got here. It took like 4 years to be like, this nigga is actually.
I love LeBron. I fucked with LeBron.
Yeah,
I fucked with him. I was always a Kobe fan, but I fucked with LeBron because he was his own thing. He's still his own thing.
Yeah.
And now he went to the Lakers. We about to be number 2 seed now because everybody else fucking up.
Yeah, everybody thought the Rockets and last year,
I don't know if the Rockets are gonna make it to the.
I don't even think they're gonna make it to the playoffs. Shit, goddamn. I mean, cause
they're gonna get 6 seed.
I don't think they. Who's really the competition this year? We got obviously the Warriors. You got LA. Yeah. Phoenix looking nice. Denver looking nice. Utah looking nice.
Yeah, but they all just looking nice. What's gonna happen in the playoffs when shit matters?
But I mean, you gotta get to the playoffs.
The water finally levels.
Those 5 teams I just named are going to the playoffs.
It's gonna be the Lakers and the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals.
Obviously.
And shit,
maybe depending on the season.
You never know. Lakers might fuck around and win.
They might.
Especially
if Draymond, like, what, fuck these niggas. Well, see, but here's the thing. They got Draymond. They can cut him because Boogie gonna feel the right man. Melo, I mean, can we call Melo washed up? Is that a good way to describe Melo?
It's fun. I don't want to say that. I don't want to diss Melo, like, cause he's Melo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's still smashing a lot at the end of the day, so he's still winning.
And he still was like that nigga, like he had the braids back in the day, the little sleeve and shit. Even though I think the sleeve is stupid.
I think the sleeve is played out now. Like
when
Iverson did it, he had a reason to be doing it, but
I never liked it. I thought it was stupid. I thought people that did it were. I was like, why you wearing that?
No, the shit I hate is when niggas that don't shoot wear shooter sleeves. Like when Dwight Howard had both arms. Like, nigga, you have not put up a shot further than 4 feet.
I never liked the sleeve.
I never liked Dwight Howard shit. What Dwight Howard?
I don't think anybody. Well, some people. I remember this motherfucker was on like the high school. He was like #1 high school player in the world or whatever. Had a big ass part in the middle of his head, went all the way down. He was with the ball on the cover and shit. Yeah. It's like this nigga here, Superman ass nigga.
Yeah, I don't think he's Superman. I mean, there's only one Superman, and that's Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal.
I seen Shaq one time in the airport.
Oh really? Yeah. My dad actually, I had a Shaq autograph because he had seen me in the airport.
Say he had Shaq shoes.
I never wore Shaq, but I was never one of the people that made fun of people that wore Shaqs. Man, it is what it is. You made fun of people that wore Shaqs?
Probably.
Oh man. I mean,
I used to have a Shaq outfit.
Like the Reebok outfit, or
nah, it was
that shit.
But that was when I was a kid.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why his shoes can't be fly. Shaq.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the business model. You know what I'm saying? I want kids to wear some affordable shoes, whatever.
I mean,
why you make them look exactly like the real shit? The camera just cut over you. You made them look. You make your shoes look exactly like some Forces or exactly like some Jordan 4s. Like, that's what fucks you up. Like, if you would have just made your own
style.
Yeah, like, that's why I fuck with the Marburys, but the way they look was just terrible, god awful.
And I didn't fuck with them. I understand the affordable shoes thing, I understand that because shoes are fucking expensive. Yeah. And it's for no reason. Yeah. Like, why? Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, they gotta look decent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to wear nothing.
I mean, that's what I don't get. Like, you spending the same exact amount of money to put them together. Let's be real. What you got on some Air Max? What, 95s?
Air Max 90s.
90s, my bad. 95s. Yeah, I'm tripping.
I got some 95s up too.
Yeah, I want some. Anyway. But them hoes probably not even.
These is $100.
Well, I'm gonna say they probably don't cost even
these
more.
These is probably like 120, 130.
Yeah, but they probably cost like
average,
like $1.50 to make. That's the point I'm trying to make. Shaq's probably cost like $1.25 to make. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't cost a whole lot to make them.
Nah, I probably cost a little more than $1.
Well, you know, I'm just, you know,
probably like $20, $30.
Whatever. Just the fact of the matter is,
damn. But if you do think about it, that is messed up. But they're trying to fix that in China.
I mean, that's gonna just make our shit cost more. See, to me, I'm nearing 30. I ain't trying to be fly no more. I'm just trying to wear something that's comfortable. That in my opinion, if I can't find a shoe that's under 100, I don't need it. I don't want it.
I understand that.
I'll splurge now and then, but nah. Yeah. I was gonna put on some nice runners, be cool, or I'm wear a suit, or I'm gonna wear my slides.
I just want something decent. I mean, I feel like I should be able to wear a decent pair of shoes. Yeah. Like, you know, I got some work shoes. I got some shoes that I play ball in. Some shoes that.
What do you hoop in?
LeBron's, actually.
Have you ever tried to hoop in some? Yeah, I can't.
I used to hoop in Jordans, but who's in Jordans anymore?
You can't hoop in retros, man. Nah.
Back in the day, you
can tear your ankles up.
You could hoop in them because they were made for basketball. Now they're made for just walking around and shit.
Yeah, well.
LeBron's best shoe to hoop in.
I found out the hard way that Jordans are not made for concrete courts. I found that out a couple weeks ago when I went to go hoop. Nigga, I had the meanest soreness in my shins. Like, I don't want to say it was shin splints. I never had a shin splint before, so I don't know what it felt like. But my shins was killing me, bro. Like they were in the bottom of my foot. Yeah, probably. But the bottom of my foot it hurt. Like it was not. They are not made for concrete courts. I mean, what shoe is really now? I think about it. Yeah. I mean, I can't think of something that's comfortable to hoop in. Well,
man, they used to play in Chuck Taylor's low tops.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's what my dad used to hoop in.
I mean,
he used to hoop in Chuck Taylor.
Every time you see old school pictures of school teams, they're wearing Chuck Taylors in long socks. Like y'all niggas see, that's when they be when that's the one thing old people when back in my day we used to be way different. We used to play like men. I'm like, you know what? Y'all might be right.
They had to have strong ankles.
Shit, you know they probably played.
They wouldn't wear no ankle braces. They wouldn't wear.
Well, see, you're not supposed to wear ankle braces though. They, that's why all the shoes are starting to come in low tops because, like, if you secure your ankles, the pivot point now moves to your knee. Your knee, like your ankle, you could twist your foot and your ankle around. You ain't twisting your knee. And that's why they know. Like, that's why Kobe went to he was like, I think, was it Kobe that started doing the low top? I think it was Kobe or Durant.
Kobe did one of
them did it first, but they moved to that because now you move the pivot point back down to your ankle. Your ankle is a lot more durable than what your knee will be. Yeah. Like, because that is not. You spin your knee, you're tearing something. Everything's tearing. Yeah. Like, you remember you don't really watch football like that, right?
Not like that.
But shit, you remember that Miami Ohio State game when Willis McGahee busted his knee?
Nah.
Oh, you need to see this shit. You never seen this? It's probably the worst.
I have seen it, but
the worst knee injury I've seen in my life.
When it happened?
2002, 2001. Oh, damn. We was real young. It was a real good game too. Even though Miami was robbed. Fuck Ohio State. I've always had Ohio State. So let's take a look real quick. Look at it right there. It's regular tackle, whatever. Wait till they show the.
I don't know if I can look at it though.
Oh, you got? Are you squeamish?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna be upset.
This is a real serious hit. Will
Oh
Allen
shit. I'm cool.
Hit him low.
Just wait for it.
They're looking at his left leg right now.
This ain't nothing yet. You ain't seen the injury yet.
Will Allen with two big shots, one on Winslow and then this one. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. Ooh,
that is a.
Man, so as you can see, your knee's not supposed to spin around. I mean, with that hit, it didn't matter what shoes he had on, cause
he could be wearing.
He could be wearing flip flops. She would have been fucked. That nigga been wearing barefoot.
The most expensive to the cheapest.
Yeah, man. Fuck that. I know his shit. But he came back and had a pretty good career. So he got a. Did he get a ring with the Ravens? Doesn't matter. He had a good career.
After that?
Yeah, that was college. So he went to go.
But he got his legs fixed. And
yeah. He got drafted after that.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Tore his knee up. Damn, you don't watch football, so I can't rub it in your face. That's the whole reason I put on the Redskins hat. Where the Redskins are playing the Texans this week.
Oh no! See, I ain't about to be in here. Go Texans.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, if they win, cool.
Yeah, if they win, I'll
go to the festivities. You say you're not gonna go to work?
Nah. I've been talking king shit all week.
Crazy though how people really take football hella serious.
I take football serious. Let me take a step back. I take
it's like war.
Like
damn near.
Well, I mean,
motherfuckers do not fuck with people. Like basketball, it's like you can like different teams and shit. But football is like, if you like this team, you better like this team. You cannot like this other team at all.
Yeah, nah. See, the crazy thing with football is how quickly a team can become rivals. Like, a rivalry. And I guess basketball kind of too, but cause OKC and the Warriors, they became overnight rivals when Durant went. So I guess basketball you can have rivalries like that, but football is like. They beat us in the playoffs last year with rivals automatically. Mm-hmm. God damn. Mm-hmm. But the difference. I had an epiphany not too long ago, like why football is I think like better than basketball. It's just because basketball you can start the season off 0-20 and still be alright at the end of the year. Like you can still make the playoffs. Yeah. Football, you lose 2 games in a row. People's like panicking.
Yeah, you're done.
It's
a shorter season.
It's a shorter season, and every game means something in football.
Every game, and it's not a series in the playoff. You gotta be playing your best game that day.
Yeah, like I don't particularly like watching basketball until the Christmas games. I love watching the Christmas games because those are always good.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah, but that's because they put the marquee matchups. Mm-hmm. But
people like football on Thanksgiving.
Of course. Yeah. We about to play the Cow Bitches this week. This is a big week.
When I was a kid, I loved the Cowboys just because of Little Giants. That's why I like it.
So it's like the Giants. What the fuck?
No, I didn't like I like the Cowboys from the Little Giants.
No.
I didn't like the Little Giants.
First
They
off,
was nerds.
First off, we're not gonna talk about. You're not gonna bring up the fact that Becky Icebox, what's her last name, Taylor. This was cold.
Nah,
cold bitch never liked.
Old boy was nice from the Cowboys. I don't even remember their name.
Spike, nigga.
Spike was nice.
Oh yeah, Spike.
Spike was nice. He
Yeah.
tried to get him on the Little Giants.
Man,
you need to come over here with the real squad.
Nah, my man was doing the fucking pull-ups on his dad. They go jumped off the back of a moving truck with a refrigerator on his back. Like, god damn, this nigga smoke.
What grade was they in?
That nigga was clearly in his third year of college. Goddamn it!
What grade was it? I think it was in like third, fourth grade.
Yeah, I mean it was not. They weren't in middle school yet.
They were kids.
Yeah, what's the old boy name? What was the quarterback name? That nigga was nice too. They got Canyon.
I don't even know.
He grew up to play Sunshine in remember the Titans. That's not true. But,
no, I was about to say.
who wouldn't believe me? No, but that nigga was nice too. Sunshine on Remember the Titans. That nigga
what you
was
think
nice.
the best football movie is?
Oh shit.
Friday Night Lights. I love that one.
I love Friday Night Lights. I wouldn't say that's the best one though. Remember the Titans is my shit for sure.
Remember the Titans.
Any Given Sunday.
Varsity Blues. Ooh,
Any Given Sunday is my favorite.
I forgot about Any Given
Sunday. Yeah.
That actually is a good movie.
It is.
Like,
it is.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
And the football play is good.
Yeah, it's hard to make a bad football movie. Like, I can't. I'm trying to think of a bad football movie.
There's some bad ones.
I can't.
I like Waterboy a lot.
Oh yeah, Waterboy was my shit.
That was my shit. That would probably be like, yeah, because Gridiron Gang, all them like.
Gridiron Gang wasn't that great. It was like
that shit was my shit. The Rock.
I laugh at Gridiron Game more than I like actually.
I like that exhibit in it because.
Oh yeah, exhibit. You a goddamn idiot. Hey, my damn homie dressed. But first off, you watch Power?
Nah.
You know who Ghost is on Power?
I do, yeah. I know.
Do you know that Ghost is the nigga that played the 40-something-year-old dude that's still gangbanging and goes and Paso Boy on the middle of the field?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's Ghost.
Damn.
Like, first off, wait, why are you still gangbanging? Like, you could have a full beard, nigga. Why are you still gangbanging? Put it down. Like, give it, like the game's my guy, but my nigga, stop. Chill. Yeah. Gangbanging is, you are 40. Chill. Yeah. My bad. Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ. At what age is gangbanging still like, god damn.
After 16, you about done.
Once you leave your parents' crib, I think you should probably gang, you know what? I need a job.
I can't gangbang.
Yeah. Imagine being a blood and working at Burger King. You got a BK on
there are bloods that work at Burger King.
I brought that up because I knew a blood that worked at Burger King.
There are bloods that work at Burger
King. He lived in my neighborhood. He was actually like, he's the nigga that put like a lot of niggas on that was in my neighborhood. He was like, see, in my head, I was only like 14 at the time. So in my head, I thought he was like 40. He probably was only like 24. Yeah. But in my head, he was an old ass nigga. Yeah. But I know he worked at Burger King and he put down a whole lot of people that was in the neighborhood. But I can't think of a bad football movie. I'm really trying to think. What was like Gridiron Game wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, because you can't pick a favorite. It's probably better to pick a bad one because they're all good.
I can't think of a bad football
Varsity Blues.
Classic.
I love it.
Invincible. That wasn't that good.
I never even heard of it.
Yeah, that was with Mark Wahlberg. He played just Vince, something Italian last name. I can't think of
I never even heard of it. So
Papali is that? I can't remember, but it wasn't that good.
What's that one? The Texas one. They said it was fake.
Not Friday Night Lights.
No, it wasn't. Carter, the Carter one. It was on
Netflix. That shit was terrible. Carter High. Yeah. That was horrible. Terrible. First off, watching it, I was like, okay.
Terrible.
I was like, okay, it's a football
Friday Night Lights was cool. I think it was gonna be like the other side of
it was not. Well, I actually knew a girl that went to that high school. I was like, yo, that's how it was getting down. She was like, nah, half of that shit ain't really what really went down.
Yeah, the dude from the game in there.
Derwin Davis, that nigga career's over. I actually spoke about him 2 podcasts ago. You know he got arrested for DUI with his son on his lap?
What?
Yes. Him and Columbus Short, dog. What happened? Like Columbus Short beat the shit out of his girl, was addicted to coke. That's
the dude that killed Chris Brown.
No, Chris Brown's brother.
Oh, they were brothers in that movie.
They Stomp the Yard. You ever see Stomp the Yard?
Yeah, I didn't like it though. I hated that.
See, I mean, that's dance culture for you though. Name a dance movie. Name one. Pick a dance movie.
I don't like them.
Just think of one. Name one.
High School Musical.
That's not a dance movie. That's a musical.
Dancing
No, I'm talking about a dance movie.
Say the Last Dance.
Dance culture. Didn't somebody get popped to say the Mia? I know you seen Say the Last Dance. Didn't somebody get killed to Say the Last Dance? Didn't
it was
best friend?
about an interracial relationship.
Yeah,
that's what it was about.
Something happened to Say the Last Dance, but Stomp the Yard.
Shots got fired at the basketball.
Boom. Dance culture, man. Stomp the Yard. Not even 15 minutes into the movie, Chris Brown dead.
Oh, so you had to die in a dance movie?
Dance movies, house party. Ain't nothing but these niggas getting these niggas with got police brutality.
Oh, you got served.
Oh boy got killed, but do it for Lil Saint.
Dang, you right.
If you have a dancer in your life, get away from them. It is bad for you. Damn. Dance culture movies is bad. Anything about dance, it's gonna go down.
That's because you can't just make a movie about dancing. It has to be some...
I mean, right. Dancing is boring until somebody gets killed. It's like, you know what, they got to do it for Lil Saint. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy. I never even
First
thought about
off, Elgin and David was out there moving weight. Ooh. People forget on Stomp the Yard. I mean, not Stomp the Yard. You Got Served. They was moving weight.
They were. Marion.
Dance movies are no good. We need to put an end to the dance scene. It is. I'm calling for a boycott of all dancing, cause clearly ain't nothing good happening with dance culture.
Damn.
It's just not a good look.
What about Honey?
Old boy got Lil Romeo was out there putting in work. He was out there moving packs, and then they robbed old boy on the train. Then Romeo went to jail.
Damn.
It's all
I never really
bad.
saw the movie. I just knew it was.
Honey was terrible.
Jessica
Alba's a horrible actress.
Oh, she's so
honest fuck
fine.
She's a horrible actress.
Really?
Yeah, she's terrible.
Yeah. I didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, dance movies, man. You gotta be careful. Name a dance movie, something bad going down there, and it's just not. It's no good. It's just not safe. It ain't safe. But
I'm trying to think of some dance movies.
I mean, we named the
Cheetah Girls.
That's not a dance movie.
They're dancing in the movie.
I mean, just because they're dancing in the movie doesn't mean it's a dance movie.
I guess Disney Channel movies don't count.
Well, of course not. But even then, I mean, they've gone dark on some Disney Channel movies. I can't think of one, but I mean, my favorite Disney Channel movie was $80 Million Cook-Off. That was my shit. But I like to cook, so I fuck with that.
That was a good movie. I like the Smart House.
I like Brink. The Smart House. I want a Smart House to this day. If I could get a Smart House now, like, bitch, make me some eggs. Like.
They didn't do that, did it?
The house did everything. Like they had they on the refrigerator, like could press a button they had and the food was made. Let that bitch get crazy. I'm not gonna. I deal with crazy all the time.
Locked them in that house.
Yeah,
and shit.
I can deal with that. Like, hey,
you go to work.
Yeah, you can't leave. You know what? You right. I'ma chill. You do everything for me, babe. That's cool. Like, you know, he couldn't even have a girlfriend. She started getting jealous. I mean, what's different between dating a regular girl now or dating a house? I mean, it is a Smart House is the same thing now. I mean, of course, you know you're getting abused, so it's all good.
No.
At least if you had a Smart House, you wouldn't be getting hit.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't want a Smart House.
Nah, I want a Smart House. I mean, we're a few steps away from it. Like,
we got smartphones.
Like,
we got smart.
People can control their whole house with their phone now. So
yeah,
I mean, like,
I just downloaded the app where I can turn the television.
Yeah.
Turn the TV.
Like you can
go to Netflix.
You can lock your
Roku.
Yeah, you can lock your doors with it. You can hit the alarm with it. You can turn the stove on and off with your phone now.
You gotta mow your lawn with your phone.
Okay, now I know you're tripping. If I see people like automatic lawn,
now they gonna have drones doing it for them. I'm trying to tell you, man, we ain't gonna be doing shit no more.
I mean, it's not far fetched. Like, nothing really surprises me now. Like,
I thought we was gonna have flying cars by now.
We got even better. We got automatic cars.
I wouldn't fly in a car.
I don't trust
and I wouldn't
automatic
trust
car. I don't trust it. Like if I had a Tesla, like I'm not going. If I did the autopilot thing, I would definitely be alert the whole time. Like I don't trust it. I don't trust it just yet. Maybe in like 10 years and everybody got an automatic car and be like, okay, yeah, I get it
now. They don't have them cars where you can't sit in the driver's seat and you have to sit in the passenger seat.
I'm not with that. Nah, I don't feel safe control it. I don't feel safe. Like, can I get it like? Remember them old driver's ed cars? You steer on both sides. Like I need.
They don't have those no more.
I don't know. I never took driver's ed.
I never did either. Yeah, so I wouldn't even know about that.
Yeah, that's for rich kids. You know, you paying $400 just to take a class. Nigga, I'll teach you how to drive. Like, how old were you when you first learned how to drive? Like the first time, not learn, but like when was the first time you drove a car?
Oh, when I drove a car, I was probably like 13.
Damn.
But I didn't learn how to drive until I was like 15. I
remember I was 12 years old. My dad came to the crib drunk as shit.
Oh, shit.
It was like, look, you want to learn how to drive a car? Oh, nigga, I'm 12. Like, you want to learn how to drive a car?
Hell
like,
yeah.
You
didn't, or did you?
Yeah. I drove through the neighborhood and drove 1986 Honda Civic. I'll never forget. He was like, all right. I'm telling you, this nigga was drunk.
And you drove? That was your first time driving?
Yeah, like drove through the neighborhood.
And you knew what you was doing?
No. He was telling me what to do the whole time.
I remember my first, driving was hard. It was difficult.
Yeah.
It was. I was like, damn, this a lot going on out here.
The thing I had the hardest time with, and I still can't do it to this day, is parallel parking. Like, you don't parallel park here, so
you
it's
don't
like.
have to like that, but
so,
I can do it.
I don't know how to parallel park. Like, I never learned how to do it, so I don't know how to do it. Like
the key is cutting the wheel. You gotta cut it all the way.
Yeah, you're saying it now.
And then you back up. Then once you in there, you in there. Then I can do it in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I need. That's why I appreciate that we got backup cameras and shit now. I probably could do it now if I got backup cameras, but.
Hell yeah! I can't even imagine driving a car without a backup camera.
I don't get it. I mean, I don't have a backup camera on my car, but so I'm doing it.
My last 2 cars have had backup cameras. I can't imagine not having one. Every car that I've been in has one. I haven't been in one that hasn't had one in a long time. I think they're essential to cars now.
I think that needs to come standard. Like, there's some cars that don't come with automatic windows standard. Like, they still have the crank windows.
What?
Yes. I was on
2018 what?
Probably in 2018. But I was looking at 2016 Jeep. Was it a Compass? I was looking at it online. I was like,
y'all fucked up.
I was like, something ain't right about this car. I'm looking at you look at all the pictures. Yeah. I was like, something ain't right about this car. What's wrong?
They fucked
and
up.
I seen the crank. I was like, oh, that's what the fuck. Like, cause I was looking at it. I was like, what's that for? Oh shit, hell no.
Any company that makes cars and y'all giving people pumps still in 2018, y'all fucked up.
Imagine trying to pull holes like that. Like, God damn. Hey, hold on. Hey, excuse me.
First of all, I think you have to be hella rude, hella bold, hella obnoxious to holler at a girl from your car.
I've done it before.
What?
But
which one of those are you?
Backstory. We work together. So
you holler at girls you work with? Nah,
I used to.
Nah. Never did that.
I worked at a call center, so you know, it was free for all. It was one big ass orgy. And like all of them went to college, so it was one big ass. But we worked together and like we was talking in the inside. Yeah. And then I don't know what happened where I got left behind and she had kept going. And I was like, I rushed out to the car, got to the car, rolled the window down. I was like, hey, cause we were talking about cause we were throwing a party or something. And I was like, hey, you coming? She was like, I don't have your number. I was like, oh, you dumb bitch, give me your number. Oh, you dumb bitch, how you fall for this?
Give me that.
Never smashed though, so there's that. It was probably for the best.
That's what I was gonna say. Sometimes.
So yeah, it is what it is.
Sometimes it works out for the best.
Yeah.
That's one thing though. I couldn't. I'm not as bold. I wasn't as bold. Let me say that.
What do you mean?
I couldn't holler at girls just in my car or at the grocery store or none of that type of shit.
Well, I'm not bold at all when it comes to hollering at girls. I have to have already had a conversation with you before I start even trying to. Yeah. I've never been one to hey, let's go up to a girl in the mall. I mean, you could. You 6'8", so.
But nah, I never thought that was cool. It's like if you at the mall, 9 times out of 10 they're there to shop. Like when I was a kid and we was like, oh, let's go to the mall.
We were not there to shop.
Exactly. So yeah, hollering at girls is cool, but as an adult and then trying to go to the mall and like get a girl, like, I just think that's so weird.
Oh, you gotta take your time. Yeah, I never really was, and come to find out, like, I probably could have, but I just don't. I don't know if you know what to say, honestly.
Yeah, but it's not.
Like, ain't nothing worse than like leaving, like leaving high school and then or college or wherever, just leaving whatever period you are in your life, and the girls will be like, "Oh, why'd you never talk to me back in the day? I used to like you." Bitch, I hate you.
I hate you now. Get out of my face.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, have.
I'm not gonna say her name. I'll ask you off camera. But there's this one female that everybody had a crush on back in in high school. You probably remember because you went to the same school as me. Remember the little senior books that everybody had? And she had signed my senior book, and I never went back to look at it. She left her number in there. I was like, "Oh, you bitch! Why did you tell me you was leaving your number in there? Like, don't do this shit on the cool, you bitch!"
So would you have called?
I'd text her.
Cause I remember when I used to get those little numbers.
Yeah.
I didn't call.
Why not? Well, see, you look. This is, I don't know about you, but
I'm gonna call the house for, and then your dad answered, and then I gotta talk to pops. This was before cell phones.
Yeah, but in high school we all started. By the end of high school, if you didn't have a cell phone, you was either poor or or something was wrong. You just bad. Like your parents took your shit up. Like, but like we all had phones, but starting high school out when everybody had the house phone, that was a stressful moment. Like I can't call too early and I can't call too late. Her dad might answer, her mom's might answer, and ain't nothing worse than you be talking to a female and then you can hear her dad in the background. Who the fuck you talking to? Let me talk to him.
I used to be on the phone all night long on the house phone, just on the phone all night, school nights.
See,
school nights.
The problem with having house phone is you can hear niggas in the house listening to your shit.
I don't know. See, I live by myself. Not by myself. Only child, so I only have my mom and dad to pick up the phone. But I can imagine like a big household, all the kids.
Well, I still had my cousin stayed with us for a while. My aunt stayed with us for a while. And I had my little sister, and then my dad is childish. But like one time I was on the phone, and my dad was like, "Damn, y'all ain't talking about smashing. What's wrong with y'all?"
Not anymore.
Yeah, thanks a lot, dick. It's like, man.
See, that's why people have their own lines. I remember.
I never got that.
Yeah, I remember. She has her own. That was only like big sisters. Yeah, it's like a big sister thing. My big sister got her own line.
Yeah, but see what ended up happening by the time I think sophomore, junior year, my dad he went on this Sam's kick. Like he got a Sam's card and was buying random
Sam's Club.
Yeah, you ever see that? You just watch Bernie Mac?
Hell yeah.
You remember the episode when he got a Costco card and went crazy? That was my dad. He would be at Sam's every weekend just buying shit. So he ended up buying this phone set, and it came with 4 phones. It came with a main phone and 3 other receivers.
Oh yeah.
And this nigga used to call. He used to have the intercom. It had the intercom feature.
Yep, I remember that.
Now we didn't have a big house. We had a decent sized house. Yeah. If he was in the living room, all he had to do was talk in a regular voice, and I could have heard him. Yeah. But this nigga want to call me from the living room. Hey, go cut the grass. Hey, go give me a beer out the refrigerator. Hey, nigga, just you wasted time.
But they want to be on the little walkie-talkie things.
And I think it came from his parents had an actual intercom because they got a big ass house, so they had the actual you press the button, you could talk to people in each room.
Different rooms.
Yeah. I think that's why he wanted it. I don't know, but that shit when he went on that Sam's kit, he would come home with a box of lobster tails. Nigga, who's eating these lobster tails? To this day, and this is not because he went to Sam's, but to this day, I hate Italian sausage. I cannot eat Italian sausage without throwing up because back when we lived in St. Louis, this nigga, I guess one of his homeboys used to drive for a truck for somebody, and he's got a case of Italian sausage.
Yeah.
And bratwurst. Surprisingly, I still fuck with bratwurst, but Italian sausage I can't do. He came with a case of it, like this high, like this wide. Like it was a good sized case. And this nigga was putting Italian sausage like every morning in the spaghetti, in everything. We was eating Italian sausage like every goddamn day. And to this day, I cannot eat Italian sausage.
I think that's like a Midwest thing.
Oh, sausage for sure.
Yeah, sausage.
Yeah. Pause. I don't know if it's a pause moment. I don't know. But yeah, sausage like
that is a whole like bratwurst.
That is for sure.
Hella Midwest.
Yeah.
Like, they love sausage.
Yeah. To this day, like
I don't even fuck with pork, so
at all.
Nope.
Like you don't eat ribs.
Nope.
You don't eat pulled pork.
Nope.
You don't eat ham.
Nope.
You don't eat bacon.
Nope. Turkey bacon.
Pork chops. Turkey bacon ain't bacon, man. That's pieces of cardboard. That's disrespectful to all types of
man. You know how to cook it. You can put it in the microwave.
I eat it, but I eat them like this ain't better than a real thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to eat bacon though.
You eat pepperonis?
No.
Damn.
I don't eat pork
at all. Like
no.
Muslim?
Nah, I'm not Muslim. I just don't like pork.
Oh, you don't like it?
Yeah, like I used to like it. Like one time, this is when I was in school. Like I used to get drunk. Every time I got drunk, the next day I would eat cheese eggs. Okay. I don't know why. That's I still do it to this day actually. I drink, the next day I'm eating cheese eggs. It just settles in my stomach. I don't know why. I just have this taste.
You would think the cheese would fuck your stomach up worse, but
I don't know. But so I would eat cheese eggs and bacon.
Okay.
So I would always do that. So one day I did that, and I basically cooked like a whole bag of bacon. This wasn't just for me; it was for my teammates and shit too. So we was all eating that eat. And
since when did bacon start coming in bags? Like goddamn.
Not bags, but you know the fucking the little pack. Yeah, the little pack. So it was probably like how many come in? 25.
Well,
30.
now they only put like 12 in it now. It used to be a lot more. Growing up, it was a lot more. Like a pack of bacon would last a long ass time in my career. But
I cooked a pack of bacon.
Yeah. And
I probably ate like 5 of them. My chest started feeling all weird and shit. Yeah. And I was already thinking about stopping eating pork anyways.
Yeah. And you was having a heart attack.
Nah, I wasn't having no fucking heart attack, but I was just like
a stroke.
It was just like I was like, ugh, I don't like pork no more.
Yeah.
And my mom really didn't eat pork. Well, she doesn't eat pork,
right.
So I didn't grow up eating pork like that. Anyways, I only ate it like if I went to my grandmother's house or.
Yeah. So when you eat greens and someone put pork in it, do you eat it? Eat the greens or you just
That's the thing. I hate when I go places and they do put pork in food because I won't eat it, and I feel but it's just like I can't eat pork because it's salty to me. And I can tell when I eat pork. It's just like it's just too salty to me, and it makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
And I just can't fuck with it.
So when was the last time you ate pork?
I ate it on accident a few weeks ago. But like the last time I ate it on purpose, like I'm gonna eat this pork.
Was that bacon?
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago.
So like if someone puts bacon on a burger, you like
you can't eat it.
Yeah, shit.
I'll take it off.
That's a waste.
It's not. I'm not gonna fucking like. Oh, it's contaminated with bacon, but I'll take it off.
You know, if you're Muslim, then you can't eat it. But
yeah, I'm not Muslim.
Like I had a Muslim homeboy. We were barbecuing, and like I had to use 2 different sets of tongs, like because the same tong not supposed to touch.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
does he eat bean pies?
I don't fucking know.
It's like a Muslim thing.
Yeah, I mean he's a Q dog, so they eat anything.
They probably eat bean pies. Motherfuckers is gross.
I'm not gonna say that. You said that when a gold boot stomping your ass out. I'm like, damn.
Nah, not. Oh shit.
Did you ever think about playing some music in college?
Nah, I went to a PWI.
So did I. We still had we had alphas, we had Qs, we had kappas, and we had sigmas.
We ain't had that. And I never wanted to do it. My mom wanted me to. She was like, you need to be a hood. I wouldn't have done it because I did go to Prairie View, so I could have did it.
I didn't go to Prairie View.
Yeah, I went there.
I thought you went to SFA and then went to Prairie View.
Nah, I never went to SFA. I never went to SFA.
I thought you went to SFA. So your mom was a.
Nah, she ain't pledged.
Your daddy? Oh, your dad was in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So yeah, when we come back, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about some shit. There ain't no really big news stories happening this week. I mean, this happened last week, and I kind of want to talk about it, but this Rebel Wilson bitch.
Oh yeah. I didn't know who she was at first.
Yeah.
I never
knew
who
her. She was.
I knew who she was. Like I saw her, but I didn't know her name because I don't like the movie that she was in.
We're about to start. I'm gonna preface this by there's gonna be some fat shaming going or fast shaming. You know how people you don't hear fat shaming. There's gonna be some fat shaming going on right now because we could all afford to. I could lose a few. I'm sure you have your own body problems, like you think you could get bigger or skinnier or whatever you want to do. And we all have our own body issues, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into that, but I feel like it's acceptable that we can make fun of her weight because literally the only reason she's famous is she literally plays the fat person that you laugh at in everything.
Yeah.
So let's start. Let me give some backstory and then we'll go get into it. So she went on Twitter or whatever trying to brag about being the first plus size actress to star in a rom-com.
Which she was wrong about.
100%. First plus size actress to
star in
star in a rom-com, and then when she got called out about it, people was like, "No, bitch, you lying." Like, there's Queen Latifah, there's Monique.
Yeah.
She started blocking people on Twitter, like
damn.
Yeah, like you started blocking because we telling you the truth, you big bitch. So let's get into it. And I'm gonna call this segment the roast of Rebel Wilson. Let's get on this bitch head, and I feel like it's okay for us to make fun of her big ass because that's literally what she's famous for. She literally plays the fat chick. She plays a girl and what made her put her really on the map was Pitch Perfect, and she played a girl named Fat Amy. Her name was Fat Amy in the movie. And literally, honestly, if anybody feel like, oh, you can't talk about her weight like that. Literally, the only reason we find her funny is because she's we wouldn't think she was funny. She was skinny. She literally has made her.
Amy. It doesn't roll off the tongue like Fat Amy.
But she hasn't made any none of her jokes are funny outside of her being fat. It's you being fat is
she's
what
working.
makes
She's working that fatness. And
exactly.
She's making that fatness work for her.
Yeah.
Or whatever she wants to do.
Let's just ignore the people that's gonna bitch about fat shaming, just like Rebel Wilson ignores her scale when she steps on it.
I don't even know who she is though. I don't. Besides Pitch Perfect, what else is she doing? She's cool, I guess, in that world that I'm not involved in at all.
I mean,
but what does she do?
She's a comedian.
She's not funny.
She's not funny. No. I mean, but I also don't find Amy Schumer unfunny ass funny either.
She steals jokes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Bad still.
And I don't know who she is either. I just know she steals jokes.
Well,
I don't know what movie she was in. What movie? The last movie she was in that was.
I Feel Pretty. That's the last thing I could think of. When she fell and she thought she was pretty all of a sudden. Or not that she thought she was pretty, but she got self-confidence or whatever. Because everybody's beautiful.
She's corny, dude.
I don't think she's funny. But back to Rebel Wilson, big ass. Let me break up a picture for you, just so you can actually see.
I know what she looks like because I saw her. I remember, but it's just
I need you to see the visual, just so you can really get on this bitch head. Let's just first off, let's start here. Her talking about I'm the first plus size whatever to star in a movie. Bitch, that is not an accomplishment.
Who wants that?
It's that's like me saying, I'm the first little dick nigga to star in a porno. That is not an accomplishment.
She can be what she want to be.
Yeah, man.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man. Man, I can't stand the bar is just set so low. Yeah, this is an accomplishment.
That's where she has to go, though. I mean, she can't say she's the best actor.
No.
That starred in the movie, or the first white actor to star in the movie,
or first female actor.
She can't say that.
She's Australian. She can't say I'm
she's Australian.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know how
she's not American.
No, I don't know how you get fat in Australia. You literally are running from things that are gonna kill you on a daily basis. How the fuck did you get fat in Australia? Everybody was running from the snakes and the alligators and shit. This bitch was hunting them bitches down.
I would not be surprised if she gets lipo very soon.
I would not be surprised if she died very soon. Big bitch. I can't stand someone that is overweight and proud about it. it's one thing to be happy, like, you know, I'm happy with myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
But if you overweight and you proud to be overweight, like, sit your big ass the fuck down.
She wants to be on that pedestal before it breaks.
What fucking pedestal is she gonna stand on? That motherfucker who gonna be standing there looking up at that pedestal? Like, it reminds me of, like, remember when DJ Khaled tried to crowd surf and the crowd was like, fuck no. Push that nigga right the fuck back. Like, I'm not gonna let your big ass crowd surf, and I'm not gonna let Rebel Wilson big ass stand on no goddamn pedestal, and I'm not looking up for it.
I don't really know who she is. Hopefully she get her facts straight and shit.
Yeah, when she got that's the problem. Like, it's one thing to say it, and then when you like, yo, like, you're wrong. When people call you out for being wrong, you can't be like block you run like that. You can't do that. That's lame as fuck. Like when you get called out, like, oh yeah, you're wrong. Like, oh, you know what? No disrespect. I didn't realize. But just admit, like, because that's the problem. We live in a world where it's like, it's not, everybody gotta be right. Like, if you wrong about something, cool. Mm-hmm. Like, I like to be proven wrong. It don't happen often, but I like to be proven wrong. No, I'm playing. But like, if someone can bring a legitimate argument to me about something and how I feel, I'll definitely be like, you know what?
But not about being the first fat actor.
I mean, you can't say fat no more. You gotta say overweight or plus size.
Fat. First of all, why? Why can't you say fat?
I don't know. Because people get offended.
Why?
I don't know. I don't get offended about shit. Like, nothing offends me really. I mean, nothing offends me. Like, literally, like, I could be smashing shit. This is gonna be my second small dick joke within 5 minutes. But if I could be smashing a chick, she be like, yo, your dick little. I'm like, y'all still fucking. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Like, well, okay, well, let me finish, and then you can be about your marriage. I really didn't plan on seeing you too much longer after this anyway. So, you know, it's like, it's not gonna bother me.
You can't say shit nowadays.
Really
which is well, you can, but it's just like, all right, so say, you know, we get big, and then people start paying attention to everything. Yeah. To every little thing.
You gotta stand by it.
You do.
Like, the moment you start apologizing for one thing, you gotta apologize for the next and the next.
Because you ain't gonna be able to please everybody.
You know Sherrod, right?
Yeah.
He like,
I fucking work with this nigga.
Oh, really? Okay. Wait, which Sherrod you talking about?
Jack?
Yeah, okay. Like, I respect what Sherrod did. Like, he came on, like, I had put a video out, part of my podcast that said that I don't really like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar music. Yeah. And he respectfully commented, you know, had a back and forth. Like, it wasn't no, like, nigga, you stupid, I don't get what you're saying. And that's how you handle, like, you know, he was like, I 100% disagree with what you're saying. Yeah. I said, I responded, he responded back. Like, it wasn't no, like, you know, this nigga don't know what he talking about. You grew up such and such, so how you supposed to know? Like, say at that moment, you start deflecting away from, like, how somebody truly feels to just attack them. Because they don't, like, to me, do you fuck with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is perfect. Like, I said I really don't like their music like that.
You don't like their music?
No, I don't.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't find it enjoyable. It's just. But the fact of the matter is, I will say till I'm blue in the face that Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole are two of the best rappers that are doing it right now, probably ever. I'll agree they're the
but
best.
You just don't like them.
I don't like them. Like, it's like I'll say till I'm blue in the face that Jordan is the best hooper of all time. Well, LeBron is, but Jordan is the best hooper of all time. But
you don't like him.
I don't like him as a person. Like, he's a piece of shit human being.
Know him as a person.
Well, we know enough and to know that this nigga's a horrible human. like a lot of, like, see, that's the issue I got with Jordan. People will say shit about Jordan. I'll be like, yo, that's not a good thing. Like, they'll be like, Jordan used to beat the shit out of his teammates so they wasn't doing something right. Like, wait a minute, hold on, slow the fuck down. That nigga's a sociopath.
Jordan used to gamble a lot.
Look, wait, what? Jordan would, literally, it is rumored that Jordan, his gambling caused his dad to get killed, nigga. Like, that is a problem.
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
that is a issue. You need that is like, nigga. Like, I don't know how true it is, but like, nigga, that is a problem.
Damn,
like,
that'd be fucked up.
They be like, Jordan used to bully his teammates. Like, that's a real leader of a team.
Yeah,
like, wait a
he
minute,
fucked
nigga.
over Kwame Brown.
Oh my god, Kwame Brown fucked up Kwame Brown.
Nah, man,
Kwame Brown was
all
ass.
he did was just be him.
And that was ass?
Picked number 1 out of high school
Trash.
by Michael Jordan.
Trash.
Then he played with the man
and broke his confidence.
Killed him the whole year.
He did the same thing as OJ Mayo. He destroyed OJ Mayo's whole life.
Damn, I forgot about OJ Mayo.
Yeah,
he was on drugs and shit, huh? He
I
got kicked out of the league.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he got on
I
crack
know he got
and
some
shit.
injuries and shit. He got on crack.
Yeah, he
Wait
got
a
on some
minute.
crazy shit.
Wait, you're thinking of the nigga that smashed LeBron mama.
Nah, that's Delonte West.
Yeah, that nigga was on some shit.
That nigga, or he was, I don't know, maybe it was just weed, but OJ was on some other shit. He fell off, but he was trying to come back, and they wasn't trying to let him come back. He was like suspended for like 5 years. And they only suspend you for that long if you're doing hardcore drugs, not just weed. Weed is like 30 days or some shit.
Yeah, but if you get caught too many times, and then it becomes like Josh Gordon. Well, that's not a good example because Josh Gordon got caught with coke in his system, so that's
what I'm saying. These motherfuckers they be wanting to get higher than what they should.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But see, I think football players should be able to smoke weed at the least. Like, come on, let them smoke weed.
It's because they used to call it a gateway drug, and then you just start fucking with cocaine and all that shit. And that's the problem. Some people do start doing the other shit because they want to get higher.
Wait, but you a weed head?
I fuck with weed. Yeah,
you're high as we speak.
I was. That's what I'm saying.
So my question is, have you ever had an inclination to snort coke?
No.
While being high on weed?
Saying.
Like, I have an inclination to snort coke. Like when like if I ever go to Miami, I'll snort some coke. Like when in Rome, you do what the Romans do. When in Miami, you snort coke.
Nah,
you did.
No.
And on my bachelor party,
you gonna snort coke?
You gotta snort coke off a stripper titty. Like it's not a bachelor party until you snort coke off a stripper's titty.
I just think that's just too high.
What?
Why would you want to be that high?
Well, it depends on how much coke you do. I mean,
if you do a little bit, that's too high.
I mean, if honestly, if I can't start doing coke,
anything that you gotta, crack, coke, meth, what's that, PCP,
heroin,
all that shit. That shit is too much. It's
I mean,
too much,
have you ever popped pills before?
Nope.
You know, sip lean?
Nope.
Just weed.
Just weed. I'm scared. I won't even do ibuprofen.
Oh god damn.
I won't even do ibuprofen.
I mean, I've sipped lean before and I popped pills before, but I mean, it's not like I've never popped like it'd be like I did 6 Xanax bars. Like nigga, you are tripping. 1 Xanax will get you right.
I remember people in high school used to do bars and shit.
Yeah, in school and just be in classes.
Hell yeah, or they be going crazy.
Yeah,
wilding out, fighting and shit.
Yeah. I remember somebody that used to ride my bus did I can't tell you what he took. He was taking bars. I don't remember what he took. And this nigga for like 30 minutes straight, well, however long the bus ride was, this nigga had his face on the window. Just like he wasn't even blinking. Like I'm like, this nigga is tripped the fuck out. Like the nigga, like you can see his nose, like you can see like his face was ever so slightly just sliding.
He was thinking about some crazy shit at that moment.
He was thinking about like back when I was in the 4th grade. She didn't have to do me like that. Yeah, man. Like you could like ever so slightly though, you could just see his face just like slowly but surely sliding down the window. Like, yeah, this nigga's fucked up. Shout out to Jonathan. I'm pretty sure he
I hope he's doing this thing. I hope he's not doing that anymore. One thing that I do miss. Oh damn. Probably because of that shit. One thing I would have wished that happened in high school. I wish I would have got to smash my favorite teacher.
You know, that was some bullshit, because I was a good student. I never got hit on by a teacher.
Never. And it's like, as soon as I graduated, all the teachers started hollering at this. I'm like, damn. Well, they getting caught.
Yeah, they getting caught. Remember Mr. West? Shout out to Mark West getting caught smashing that
I feel
but he wasn't a pedophile though. She was 18, so it's okay if she wasn't a student.
Hey man, you know what? I feel bad for Mr. West because I never had him as a teacher or nothing. Mm. He was always just like a what up dude.
Yeah.
And I saw him at Target one time.
Okay.
And after that, I saw him on TV. I hope he moved and just got a new life in Wyoming. Because that is so embarrassing. On Charlamagne?
Yeah, he got donkey today. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he got caught.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I gotta go listen to that.
Yeah, he got caught. He got donkey today.
For messing with the girls at prom, right?
Yeah, well, he messed with a girl at prom. And this, okay, so here's the backstory. He was a high school teacher when we was in high school, and then we got to
the principal.
Yeah,
spring.
It became your school. Yeah. And so we became a principal after we graduated, and like on prom night, he had sex with this girl. She was 18, but I'm like the problem. See, prom always happens like you got like 3 weeks left of school. Like hold out 3. Like had he waited 3 weeks, it would have been okay. He just been cheating on his wife, which that's whatever.
And that I was gonna say. That's not the problem. The problem is this man had a family.
Yeah.
This man had. I mean, it is a problem that you fucking with an 18-year-old in school.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's more problems when you're married, you got a family.
Yeah.
And then it's like you was the cool black teacher.
Yeah, that's another thing. He was
it's like man, that's
like,
fucking up the image,
yeah, but we knew
bro.
he was a creep. When he was in school, like,
I didn't know because I never had him as a teacher.
I never had a teacher, but
I did know a lot of girls just go in his room. They liked him and
be
shit.
hugging and shit like, oh, Mr. West. I mean, was he an attractive brother? Of course, but it just black men don't cheat. That's the long and the short of it. Black men don't cheat.
Black men need to stop fucking with these underage women because that's.
She wasn't underage. She was 18.
Bro, so you don't think he never touched that girl before?
Well, my understanding, I've heard multiple different stories.
I heard hella stories, man.
So I don't know.
Women was coming, or these girls are coming out of his office.
Yeah.
Fucked up hair and shit. Fucked up shit. Yeah, all type of shit, man.
Well,
like, this nigga was on that shit.
My understanding is the girl.
Probably somebody from our class.
Oh yeah.
Smashed.
I'm sure. Probably my girlfriend, shit. I'm just playing. I don't want to put that out there. I'm just playing. I might bleep that out. I'm joking.
This nigga is wild.
If you listen to this, I don't love you, but I got love for you. I don't mean that. I'm joking. But
damn, this one. I hope he moved, man.
Huh?
I hope he moved.
I mean, yeah, the long and the short of it is black men don't cheat, and yeah, I hope he moved out of the country, or move to Canada. I think the legal age in Canada is 16.
But no, that was a professional, like a student-professional relationship. You can't.
Yeah, well, I mean, she could have been 20 and you would have got trouble, right? Like, but that's the thing, like, had you just waited, like, prom is always, school about to be out in like 3 weeks. Just wait till school is out. Yeah, maybe he was also liquid.
He had to wait to divorce his wife first.
No, I mean, that's not crucial.
That's what I'm saying. To everybody that think about cheating, don't divorce your wife or break up with your girlfriend.
Well, first off, black men don't cheat, so.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm telling all the kids.
Yeah, of course kids, they don't know.
They don't understand. Yeah. They're impressionable.
Of course.
Their minds, they don't fucking know.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, cheating is cool because my daddy did it. Well, my uncle did it. My brother did it. I'm gonna cheat on all the bitches.
Yeah,
but it's not
but obviously
cool.
they're adopted by a white family because black men don't cheat with team.
Exactly.
They
white daddies.
Oh shit!
I forgot about that bit so much shit.
Yeah, we're back in it. Unfortunately, we had a issue with the camera and that whole died.
Nice little break. Little break.
And we actually had a break this time.
That was a real break too. That was like a legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we didn't get to talk about it just yet, but how do you feel about Jimmy Butler going to the Sixers? That's another big story.
Jimmy Butler going to the Sixers it's tough because Jimmy is one of them players that he does it all. Mm-hmm. He plays both sides of the ball.
Hella passionate.
And it's crazy because like in high school I actually played against Jimmy Butler. Like literally like was on the court. I was a sophomore, he was a senior, and I remember like the scouting report. Coach had it up there, and basically all he said was, "This guy's a stud." That's it. He does it all. And playing against him, he was just big. I think it was probably, I don't know, what is he, 6'8", 6'9", some shit like that?
Let's see. No, keep talking. I'm gonna look it up.
But I remember, high school he was probably about 6'5", and he got buckets, man. He did his thing.
What position did you play in high school?
I was a guard.
Oh, So you had to guard.
Yeah, I guarded Jimmy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I guarded Jimmy. I literally held him on the court.
Yeah, he's 6'8".
Yeah, he got buckets. He got buckets. There was no coach didn't give us no scout. Usually it's like, oh, he likes to go left, he likes to go right. Oh, he shoots this shot.
Yeah,
he's a stud. He does it all. It wasn't no weaknesses. He didn't point out any weaknesses to him, and they kicked our ass. I don't know if they kicked our ass because that was my sophomore year, so it was like, in my sophomore year it was a team full of seniors.
Yeah,
it was just me and this other dude. He was a junior. And that was it.
So did you get like did you think you was playing an NBA talent when you was hooping against them? Like, can you feel that? Like when you playing somebody? Because I'm sure you played against a couple guys that are probably in the league now.
Yeah.
Like, can you feel that?
I played against a few guys that made it to the league. That was just like this dude named Torrey Murray. He made it to the league. Who else? I can't think of anybody else that probably made it to the league. But it was a bunch of players that were like really good. And you don't know that they're gonna make it to the league. You don't know how good someone is. You just know at that moment that someone's on the scouting report and they're like, well, this guy does whatever he does. And when you see him play, I remember there was a guy, his name was Philip McDonald or some shit like that. He was from Side Springs. Okay. First play of the game, he had an alley-oop and he backwards. He caught it backwards. For an alley-oop. I was like, I've never seen anybody do that. And this nigga, he was just raw. And I don't think he made it to the league, but
D1 talent.
He was that was one person where I was like, man, this dude is, and the whole game, he just went off. I think he went off for like 35 or 40 or something like that. My sophomore year, I remember playing against some real good. Even like at y'all school, Westfield, y'all was raw that year.
I don't think we had anybody that went.
Yeah, but that sophomore, y'all was a raw team. Y'all had some real niggas on that team.
Oh, damn! I'm really trying to remember who actually played.
I forgot. I just remember y'all had a big nigga named Albert.
Okay.
There's another nigga, some nigga named Josh.
Josh Ellaby?
Not Josh Ellaby. No. Yeah. I remember Josh. Yeah, I played with Josh Ellaby. Yeah, all through high school.
He's big. That's what I thought. Yeah. He's like 6'9", I think.
Hell yeah, but y'all was solid, man. Y'all was a solid little squad. But as far as like, Jimmy though, he was a stud in high school. He did his thing. But
homeless ass nigga.
It's crazy too, cause like when he was in Chicago, I was out there. I was staying out there too, and they was praising him. He was all on the billboards and shit. I was like, man, this shit is crazy. But only thing is, I hate how he be doing his players, man. Like, you can't talk down on your players like you perfect and you don't make no mistakes. Like, it's a little saying when basketball players say, like, are you Jordan? Like, because Jordan is
like, Jordan. He can get away with that shit.
So it's like, nigga, you Jordan, nigga? Like, come on, bro. Like, you ain't missing no shots. You know what I'm saying? You're not on every loose ball. You're not on no basketball player is playing perfect. But I understand his work ethic because he did get it from the mud, and he had the dude he used to live with, Jordan Leslie. Like, he was a stud too. Like, he played football. I think he was in the NFL or some shit like that. But he was nice as hell in basketball and shit too. So, but like his story was kind of like it's crazy. I'm not gonna say his story was fake, but it's like I remember like he had a good situation. He was in Tomball. It wasn't like he was in like, you know what I'm saying? Like they make his story seem like it was like, I don't know his like deep story, but I remember like the people that he was with, like Jordan Leslie and them, like they was some cool people. Like they wasn't like bad people. So whatever situation he did have, he was in like in the athletic household because Jordan Leslie that nigga's nice. Yeah, I will go on record and say that nigga was nice, football and basketball. Cold.
I mean, so did you get like a semblance that he was like going? I mean, I guess you got in high school.
I didn't think he was gonna go. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't think he was gonna go to the league.
No. I was gonna say like, do you think he was like he went off on Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins? So was he like that? Like, I guess you probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wasn't on this team.
Yeah, but
I do remember. I just remember just playing against him, and I remember he was just good. And I just remember.
Did y'all win?
No, we lost. We lost. That year we weren't that good.
No.
Yeah, we weren't that good that year.
Well,
the next year we were pretty good, but.
Well, so I mean, in Jimmy Butler's situation, who do you think is like more in the wrong? You think because like, excuse me, do you think first off, is Karl Anthony Towns? Do you think he's soft? Let's start there.
Man, Carl, man, he can ball.
Yeah, he can ball, but is he soft?
But he's not. He ain't Shaq. He's not.
Who is? Shaq.
Shaq. He's not Hakeem. He's not.
Who is?
He's one of these new age big men that take 3-pointers and play outside the paint. I mean, every so often he gets somebody small down there. He can bang down there. But as far as in the league and like people that's gonna guard him and shit, he gonna try to hang around the 3-point line. And Jimmy went with that, bro. You like, bro, you a big man.
Yeah, stay your ass.
You need to be doing pick and rolls and catching these alley oops.
Yeah, that's kind of.
He ain't want to do that.
And that's kind of like to go back to what we were talking about earlier. I think that's the only way you could really beat the Warriors. You gotta bang them down low. That's like, I mean, of course they got Boogie now, so that's gonna be a little different. But before they had
Boogie is coming off an Achilles heel injury.
True.
And I know, but I ain't gonna lie though. The NBA and D1 colleges have the best doctors in the fucking world.
Of course,
you can come back from anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't know.
Yeah, mentally you won't be the same.
You just don't know. So it's like you gambling on that.
Well, I mean, he's in a good spot because he don't have to carry the team.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot harder to come back from injury when you carrying the whole team.
Yeah, he'll be on limited minutes, 20
Yeah,
games.
of course. Not even probably. He probably could start off with like 15 and then probably do. They're probably not even. You probably be
they
like.
They want it for the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. When the playoffs.
This is everything is for the playoffs. That's why I was surprised with the Carmelo shit. It's like, damn, I thought y'all was gonna see what he could do, but I guess they was like, nah, you can't even do nothing for us with the playoffs.
I mean, they should have known that. Like, I guess honestly, I think they probably picked him up because it was like Carmelo gonna put asses in the seats, and it didn't even work. It probably didn't translate
because niggas still don't. I don't know why people don't go to Rockets games.
Do they not?
They don't. People, if you watch a Rockets game, and I watch them all the time because you have to. Of
course. It's the only shit we got. You got the
no, I don't have a fucking league pass. So yeah, I gotta watch it unless I'm watching college.
College is hard to watch. Honestly.
It's cool. I can watch girls basketball. I don't care.
I like college and I like March Madness when like it feels like they got some stakes, or when I'm watching regular tournaments. But like college, like on a regular Tuesday, just.
I can watch. I can watch West Virginia play Columbia State.
Well, see, you like basketball more than I do. Because I can watch college football all day. Like, I can watch college football. I'm getting to the point where I like college football more than I like the NFL. And I won't say getting to the point. I've been feeling this way for a while. But like I feel like college football, it's more like you get. It depends. Like I like a good defensive game, and that's what you're gonna get in the NFL. It's like a lot more defensive. Like it's the league is more of the offense is more of a premium, but like the defense is so much better in the league than they are in college. So you're not gonna see the big plays in the league. Like so in college it's kind of pick your poison type of thing because like in college they're gonna take a lot more risk. They're gonna go for a lot bigger plays because like a lot of times it's like fuck it, we're gonna balls to the wall. But Bama taking that whole this year, so it don't matter. Anyway, and that's another thing when people like when it comes to like basketball, like we know the Warriors is gonna win the finals this year, but we also know that Bama. This is kind of an argument that I had earlier this week, and my man's like, "Oh yeah, I guess I can see it that way." We know Bama is gonna win the national championship. Yeah. They've been winning. They win every year, whatever. Mm-hmm. But football versus basketball, it don't get boring because Bama they can have a bad game. Just one bad game, and the rest of the season is fucked. Like they're not gonna go to the.
They gotta be perfect.
Yeah, you have to win out in college because somebody else is gonna go undefeated. Yeah. So you can have one bad game in college, and
so do you like the playoff now, or do you miss the BCS?
No, playoff is definitely better. Like I think they need to expand it. I think they need to be at least 8 teams. Yeah, and then they have 2 rounds. Like they could do 8. Well, they have 2 rounds down, but then you have like. It goes 8 to 4 and then 2.
I feel you. Yeah, I kind of miss the BCS because I don't know. It's just that's just how it was. I guess I just miss
just how
the nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Yeah, that's what it is.
And like See, I'm a Nebraska football fan, so it's just like in the
'90s.
Since, you know what I'm saying? That Rose Bowl.
Yeah, they trash this year.
Trust me, like my grandma was like, you knew it was a good Christmas if they won. They bet on them games. All my uncles, my grandma and them, they used to bet on
the black shirts.
The black shirts. It used to be nice.
I mean, that's a live ass. This is a live ass,
bro. Because they used to get all the recruitments and shit. Now everybody want to play down south. They want to play.
Of course, you want to play in the SEC. I mean,
I don't know why the motherfuckers didn't want you to go to their school 50 years ago. Now they want you on their football teams.
Yeah, they want niggas now. I mean, but most of the people that play for Bama come from Florida, so I mean,
the motherfuckers to be
Florida. We always talk about Texas being a powerhouse, but Florida Purdue, they producing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Texas still is.
Yeah, you can't look on the team without seeing somebody from Texas.
Of course not. Texas, and strangely enough, Ohio is a big football state. You wouldn't think. You wouldn't think, but Ohio they put out
California too.
California. It's like I think the big ones are Texas, Florida, Ohio, and California. I think that's the big four.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I think Louisiana they have a few in Louisiana, but other than that,
Florida, they got some footballers out there.
They got speed out there. I mean, and it's just I mean, shit. I mean, you running from fucking alligators and Burmese pythons. I mean, shit.
Hey man, there's some crazy motherfuckers in Florida.
That's a fact. Crazy shit.
Always some crazy shit. Everybody know that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Charlamagne.
I know some people from Florida. Like one of my best friends, like old roommate from college, he was from Florida, and he was on some crazy shit.
I'm trying to think if I know anybody.
He was on some from Miami. And he used to be on some. He had some crazy friends. He wasn't on coke, but he had friends that was just like. It was just wild, and he always had friends going to jail and shit, and then like just crazy on Twitter saying crazy shit, just wild. The stories he would tell me, I'm like, man, we would never do that in Houston. Like, I think Houston is such a bougie ass city.
Yeah,
like, I mean, even people from the hood is still a lot more bougie than other people from other places. Like,
but we done got off track.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Buckets went to 76ers.
He so did.
I think Karl Anthony Towns, like, I don't know. You kind of hit on the nail on the head when you said like he's a big man. Like they're all sensitive now, so I guess you really can't.
But that's the game now. It's like even when
that's
DeMarcus
people
Cousins,
now. People are sensitive in general.
When DeMarcus Cousins come back though, he gonna be shooting threes.
Yeah.
He gonna be passing the
ball. He can do it now because everybody on the team shoot threes. Even Draymond shoot threes.
He's not gonna be banging down low like that.
I mean, he could. I mean, he got opportunity.
He needs to be. That's his position.
The Warriors space off the floor, and like if you ever watch a Warriors possession, pretty much everybody on the team touches the ball.
Okay, so when he's in, they're gonna have to run a 4 out, 1 in.
Okay, so you gotta explain that one.
4 out is 4 out on the 3-point line, 1 in on the post.
Okay.
So you get.
I know 2-3 zone. That's it.
The Warriors. This is offense. The Warriors probably run a 5 out offense where everybody is out on the 3-point line.
On the front.
Nobody is in the post.
Okay.
But when you have a post player, you have to put some he can't be on the wing.
Okay.
Like that. So, but sometimes they do. They'll do or they'll have a 3 out 2 in. When you have a 4, only 2 post players.
Okay.
So.
Well, see, now they have a 5 and a 4 if they keep Draymond.
Yeah.
Now they have a solid 4 and a solid 5.
But most of the time, he's not down there. He's trailing.
Yeah.
So he's taking the ball out and coming behind the point guard. So that's a 4 out. They'll probably run a 4 out 1 in with him, but they have another big dude. Don't they got another big dude? That's like
the white one, the Serbian.
He tall as hell. So they.
What's that name? I don't know. I'm gonna fuck it up.
They always have a new white tall dude.
Every team always got.
Hell yeah, the Rockets got one. He's number 55. I don't know.
You got some dude from some part of Europe that you never heard of, and
he's hella young. He's like 17.
nah, he's listed at 17, but really he's probably like 34. But let's see. I mean, I'm terrible with names, so I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know, but all I know is they gonna have to. It's not gonna be as easy as people think to get him.
You talking about Giannis direct?
Yeah. It's gonna be just easy to just implement him in the offense.
And then
I know he's probably been going to practice every day, but you ain't playing, so they don't play with you.
And then we'll forget about Iguodala, who's gonna ball out in the the playoffs because they keep him rested. They
got a bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people forget how good they bench is.
This year, they're gonna win it this year. Next year is when everybody.
Yeah, because KD probably gonna go.
Yeah, and then people want their money. Draymond want his max. If you don't get that, he probably be out unless they trade him this year and that's a premature trade if they do that. Warriors do not trade Draymond. Stupid.
They probably.
Don't.
It's like they gotta choose which one they gotta. It's like it's
KD's leaving you. Okay, so that's like, if somebody gonna leave you and you know they leaving you, and you have someone else, why would you choose a person that you know is gonna leave you?
Because let's see, it's like
why wouldn't you choose
like
one that you know is not gonna go nowhere?
So I'm lame as hell. So when I get a good one, I'm happy about that good one.
Okay, but all right, she good.
Yeah.
But she gonna leave you.
Yeah.
And you have the other one that's not gonna leave you.
Yeah.
Why would you choose the one that's gonna
leave you? You only get a dime every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Like
so you like, well, I know you're gonna leave me, but
I'm gonna work it.
You're not gonna.
It's like you get a 10. I can keep this 6.
Yeah, cause KD is a baddie.
Yeah.
And then Draymond is she cool. I can live with her. I need her in my life.
Yeah. But Johnny
need her in your life.
She can cook real good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? KD ain't cooking for
shit. Yeah, you know what bad is.
KD on Instagram thought, you know what I'm saying? He look good. No substance there. You know, he ain't gonna stay. He don't cook. You're not gonna cook for you. My mama don't like you.
It's like, for what?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, against all that, you still going.
You don't know how to fold 8 clothes. You can't even do the socks. But still, you look good.
Socks mismatch.
Can't even take care of a fucking fish. You ask her to make a PB&J, shit is all, the jelly not even smooth, like just bubbles in the jelly, like.
Cream of wheat got lumps in the cream of wheat, like, come on now.
Can't even make grits, like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Are you retarded? Yeah, man. So, I guess, man, KD, he's leaving, and you, I don't know who to side with, because you side with Draymond, you lose KD. Mm-hmm. You side with KD and lose Draymond, but you also might lose the locker room.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to lose everybody.
It's
making
hard.
bad decisions, man.
It's a hard decision.
KD's leaving anyway. He's probably going to go to the Knicks or some shit.
Go to the Bucks.
He need to go to the Knicks. That'd be cool.
You can go to Portland.
Because the Knicks, they be fucking up, and that's a whole nother. I ain't a Knicks fan, but that's New York.
Yeah.
And they have a bad team.
Yeah.
And they ain't never won shit.
Yeah, never.
In the fucking modern era.
Yeah.
So, come on now.
Just to wrap this podcast up and end it out. You want to do unpopular opinion or?
Okay.
Alright, so, unpopular opinion is, just a little segment on our podcast where you can say however you feel about something, because, I just personally feel like we're in a situation in a time where you can't really say how you feel unless it's like everybody agrees with you, or it's so, so go ahead and drop an unpopular opinion. Let me see what you got.
I don't know how unpopular this is.
Okay.
But, Drake.
Okay.
Take Care album. It's like his anniversary. I think it's like 7-year anniversary or something like that. I don't think that's his best album. I think that's The Weeknd's best album.
Ooh.
Because almost every song on there was given to him by The Weeknd.
I don't know. I don't fuck with Drake like that, so I can't make a comment.
But alright, so you never fuck with Take Care?
I'll listen to it.
When Take Care came out, that was like a beautiful album.
I'll listen to it, but
it's a beautiful
album. I don't remember enough for me to care.
When you don't, wow. it's beautiful. It's sonically beautiful. It all meshes together. It's like, wow, who made this? And then you read the credits, and it's The Weeknd.
So you don't give Drake credit for Take Care.
Hell no. That's The Weeknd's greatest album, besides the trilogy, obviously.
Well, yeah, you won't get no pushback from me on that.
I love Drake. I'm about to listen to that right now. Matter of fact.
Okay. So, I mean, that was a solid, unpopular opinion.
Yeah, because people think Take Care is, they put that on, you know, that's Drake's best album. Like, without Take Care, he wouldn't be who he is today. And, you know, every artist has that.
Well, what about the one that came out when we was in high school?
I know you're talking about. Damn, best I ever had.
But the name of the album.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
October's Very Own. So Far Gone.
So Far Gone.
Yeah.
I actually hated that.
I did too.
I hated it. I was like, why is he singing?
Cause shout out to Mike and Jamal, but they used to play that shit every single day on the way to school.
Yeah, everybody did.
I was like, is that the Degrassi nigga? That ruined it for me. Like,
I used to actually watch Degrassi. I watched it. The old Degrassi back when like this Noggin used to have Ghost Rider and like all these other little TV shows. Yeah, they said, and they had the old Degrassi, and then they came out with the new generation, and I watched it from like the first episode all the way up to when Drake was on there and he became famous and shit. Like, I was like, this little nigga, like, he was fucking with Ashley, and he was in this fucking
anything I know.
He was in his band. His best friend name was Spencer, and Spencer was one of those like gothic dudes.
Nah, I just know he got shot.
Yeah, he got shot by this white boy. Cause why did he shoot him? He shot him
when he bullying him or some shit.
No, he wasn't bullying him. Spencer used to bully him. See, Jimmy was always like the cool, like he was rational.
Was he the basketball player?
He was. Okay. He was popular. He played basketball, and he did music. But he wasn't like a bully. He wasn't that jock dude. But Spencer, he was that dude that did like practical jokes and shit. And he was an asshole.
So why did he shoot?
But they were best friends.
So wait, who was best friends? Spencer was best friends with...
Spencer was best friends with Jimmy.
Okay, and Jimmy's Drake.
Yeah, Jimmy's Drake.
Okay. Wheelchair Jimmy, that makes sense.
Yeah, so...
that nigga was a hater. That nigga was a hooper and shot that nigga.
So some shit happened like after school or whatever, and the dude had got like suspended or something happened where he got like embarrassed in front of people. Something to where he got real mad and was like, I'm about to go shoot this motherfucker. And he was supposed to shoot like Spencer or something, but he saw Jimmy and he was like emotional, and Jimmy he turned around and started running.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, you see a nigga that's doing better than you in life, you gotta pop that nigga. Like, fuck that nigga.
He shot that nigga.
How dare
he was really on some hater shit.
Not real nigga shit. That's what
I remember being pissed. I was a kid. I was like, they let this happen? I didn't get this gun. Like,
that's real nigga shit. Now you see a nigga, like, how dare you? Like, matter of fact, during Black Friday, you down to go rob niggas during Black Friday? Like, how dare you walk out with this big ass TV and I'm over here struggling going to work every day? How dare like
I actually wanted to be one of them niggas and go get a TV on Black Friday.
Man, I'm
saving up.
Wait till Cyber Monday. Matter of fact, they say Black Friday is not really like the real good deals. Like the best day for shopping, I think, is like
Small Business Sunday or some shit.
Small
Business Saturday.
It's like I want to say it's like December 23rd. Like I want to say it's the day before Christmas Eve. I can't remember. It's something like that. It says like that's the best day to go shopping. Or you can wait till after Christmas and they start doing deals.
See, that's what I think. When I have a family, I think I'm gonna do all the holidays after the actual holiday.
Like, that's smart.
So we're gonna do New Year's after Halloween.
Nah, you gotta do New Year's Day. You don't gotta buy nothing for New Year's.
We're gonna do Christmas after.
No, fuck, man. Halloween, you can't do Halloween the day after. Because people be like, nigga, get the fuck out, motherfucker. Like, you gonna knock them out there. But by the time we have kids, you know, they're not trick or treating gonna be. People ain't gonna do that shit. It's phasing out as time goes. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, nah, people really ain't doing trick or treating no more.
I think it's full fledged.
Nah, I mean they're still doing it, but a lot of people are starting to like transition to like.
To what?
Like where like you'll go up to the school and like the parents will like trick or treat out in the parking lot. They'll have like the trunk. You can just come in like with people you know. Or like it's a safer community. Like a lot of people face like who really wants to go door to door anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as a kid, I think
that was a lot. But see.
That's what you want to do.
I mean,
you can't wait. You want to dress up, go with your friends.
You know, people are scary now. Like people be like, oh yeah, people are gonna poison your candy and shit like that. And honestly, there's never been like a real documented case of that shit actually happening.
If you gonna sit there and eat some candy that's opened already, that's the only reason.
That's on you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say you deserve to get it, but damn.
You clearly didn't have black parents because I remember going trick or treating. Like, first off, I'd have a mean ass bag of candy. Oh yeah, we gotta check it first.
Oh yeah.
I come back, there'll be shit missing. Like, I had like 5 niggas. Like, first off, top, my mom, the rule was if you had Tootsie Rolls, those was mine. Like, the Tootsie Rolls off top was gone. Like,
I hated the Tootsie. I didn't hate them, but it was just like they're so common.
Yeah.
I want them Reese's. Give me them
Snickers.
Reese's.
And I want the Milky Ways, the Snickers. I wanted like the Starburst.
I'm a Snicker man now.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I didn't like Snickers.
What?
I was on Twix.
Oh,
I was
heavy
on Reese's.
Twix, yeah. When they came out that Twix peanut butter, bro, oh my god.
I can't fuck with Twix as an adult.
What? I love Twix, bro.
Whatchamacallits.
Oh, actual whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta give me a little more context, bro. I fuck with that.
Yeah, the whatchamacallits this shit is tough. I can't fuck with no Twix. I don't know. I feel like a kid. It's like eating a zebra cake or something.
I don't like zebra cakes now. I don't like the cosmic brownies no more either. I used to love them back in the day. I can't do it now. Yeah. Certain honey buns I can't do no more either. Like, it's gotta be a special one. Oh, my unpopular opinion.
What's your unpopular opinion?
Man, the last couple weeks I did Martin.
Yeah, I didn't agree with the Martin.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna lie, it's not funny. Martin is not funnier than Fresh Prince.
No.
Cause Martin is a goofy motherfucker, and he does that goofy shit.
Yeah.
He falls on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not a physical comedy guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not really physical comedy. I mean, and Will Smith was a lot like that on Fresh Prince, but Fresh Prince had a lot more going on. No,
Fresh Prince was more relatable. It's like you can fit yourself into that.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I was never rich, so I don't know.
Not that part.
Yeah,
he wasn't rich either. So,
true, but I never lived with my rich family. So.
Yeah, but you can imagine how you would be if you did.
Yeah, wildly.
No.
So yeah, but I never really was on Martin. But you never heard me say what I always will say is, it's an important show. It's a classic. It's a hood classic. Like,
I love Martin.
Like,
that shit's funny.
Like it's definitely a hood classic. Like Paid in Full is a hood classic. Boys in the Hood's a hood classic.
Good movie.
Black Panther. All these are hood classics.
What?
But
Black Panther.
But
I can only watch Black Panther one time.
What?
I can't watch it more than once.
You didn't like it?
I like it. It's just I don't want to see it again.
Oh man, I love Black Panther. I will admit that there are problems, and if you can ask anybody that knows me, I didn't put it on camera because you couldn't say anything wrong about Black Panther when it came out. You was gonna get stabbed in the chest. But I think the time has gone where I can now put it on camera. And this is not my unpopular opinion, but the first time I saw Black Panther, you ask anybody that knows me. You can ask my nigga Charles, you can ask my sister, you can ask Mia. The first thing I said was, yeah, it was cool, but Wakanda gonna get taken over by the next movie. I was like, so the story of Black Panther went like this. So Killmonger was gonna take the vibranium and give it to all he said, I'm gonna give it to the oppressed people across the world that look like me.
Yeah.
So we can do an uprising. Now that makes him a villain. I'll agree. If you stop him and he from doing that, I'm with you 100%. He was gonna kill people. It's bad. You can't do it. Now here's where the problem lies. At the end of the movie, T'Challa goes to the UN and gives the oppressors, the people that are oppressing people, the keys to Wakanda. I'm like, okay, so Killmonger is a bad guy, 100%. He gonna kill people. So you gonna give the niggas that Killmonger was going go after, like, so as my sister, I was like, these niggas, you gonna let these niggas? As soon as you let the white man into your shit, it's all wrong. What happened? Infinity War, motherfucking Wakanda got raided.
See, and my thing about that was like, at the end of the movie, what was the point of the point of the movie was not to get the stuff out to the other people.
Right.
Who was the person that stopped that from happening?
T'Challa.
How?
What do you mean how?
No. Who stopped?
Oh, the white, who physically stopped it. The white man did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what pissed me off. I was like, damn, at the end of the day, also, it was still a white dude that saved the fucking, I guess, saved Africans.
Yeah, well, here's, I mean, this is a little bit, this is kind of like picky or persnickety, I guess. I hate to use that word.
Persnickety.
Yeah. Niggas that listen to Drake use words like persnickety. but like, if you, like in the comic book, like Black Panther is said to be as smart as Tony Stark. He can fight as good as Captain America. And he's the richest man in the world. In the comic book. But you don't get any of that. Like, let's be real. Black Panther got his ass whooped twice without the when he got the heart-shaped bird took out of him at the beginning. When Baku put them hands on his ass, and that nigga won by submission. Damn, I lost the light. I can fix it. I'll put a battery in a second. M'Baku gave that nigga the hands. He won by submission. So, but then he gets the heart shaper taken out of him again, and Killmonger gives that nigga the hands. But he's supposed to have hands on par with Captain America. You would never see that happen to Captain America.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be as smart as Tony Stark, and we didn't get to see him be smart. It was his sister
that was smart.
So I mean, don't get me wrong, she's smart in the comic book too. But
he didn't
T'Challa
show that he was smart.
In the comic book, this nigga has like 4 PhD. Like he went to college out here. So you don't get to see that in the movie. And so I mean, conspiracy theory, like put my conspiracy theorist hat on. I kind of feel like they couldn't show a brother be better than they golden boy Captain America. They couldn't show a brother be smarter than Tony Stark.
Yeah. So
I mean, conspiracy theorists. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's probably unconsciously happening.
Maybe.
They're like, oh yeah, we can't do that. And then a lot of people didn't even want to see the movie because it was called Black Panther.
Right.
As much as the people that did see it, like I know my grandfather, he was like, I ain't watching no Black Panther movie. He didn't even know what it was about.
Nigga,
he was just like,
you know how people was dressing up to go to. I was really gonna come in there, bitch, with a black turtleneck, a black leather jacket, and a beret, and be like, oh, this is not the movie I thought I was seeing.
And a bean pie.
I was gonna grow my beard. But I mean, we kind of got off topic. Let me bring it back in. My unpopular opinion. Again, I don't want to use another movie or TV show, but you remember the movie Avatar?
Yes.
Everybody went to go see it. It's been the most highest grossing movie of all time. Man, Avatar was trash, nigga. Like, it looked amazing, but like the story was garbage.
The technology of the time, we wasn't used to.
It was. Yeah, you think I don't know the story of Pocahontas, nigga? Like that all that fucking was like it was colonizer coming over, taking over the country, and the natives fought back. Like, first off, the whole fighting scene at the end, I was like, really? You niggas is winning with sticks and shit. Y'all getting beat like y'all don't got no type of armor on y'all motherfucking tanks and shit. Like these niggas is throwing spears at your shit. Like, man, fuck this. This movie trash. Like, and first off, it was boring as fuck. Like, it looked great, but it was boring as shit. Like, it's a long time of nothing going on. Maybe if I was high, I probably would have loved that.
It was a long movie.
I don't. It felt like it. It felt long. I did not like.
See, I always got mixed up with at the same time that Avatar came out on Nickelodeon too.
Oh yeah,
so I was like,
which last Airbender?
I was like,
I never saw Avatar.
I didn't see any of them.
Man,
I do know that. What were they? They were
Avatar.
Big Blue. What were they?
They were avatars.
Oh,
okay. That's what they called. No. They're called Navi.
Well, what were they? Like? Why were they big and blue?
They're aliens. Well, they're on a different planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then some humans went to their planet.
Yeah, they had a mineral called unattainium. Real generic as unattainium.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And they were fighting over the resource. Very, very African-esque. Like, you know, the African.
Because I remember they were supposed to say, like, we were the avatars.
Yeah, well, I mean, in real life, it did not go the way that the movie went. I expect in Avatar 2, the white man gonna come back in full force. And they're probably gonna wipe out the entire goddamn planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what really would happen in real life.
Hey, a lot of people like Avatar, though.
I did not fuck with Avatar.
Is it still the highest grossing movie?
Yeah. No, I think Titanic is. No. Avatar. I think Avatar is. Yeah, I think like a couple of the comic book movies is on their heels, but you know. Oh, you know what? Maybe Star Wars. I don't fucking know. Look, The fact of it did a lot. It did well. It did $2 billion, and I think it was the first movie to do $2 billion. So you know, it did alright. If it's not number one, they not the producers.
Well, people like shit like that, you know.
I didn't fuck with Avatar, so. I mean, you know, I don't think we really have much else to talk about. I mean,
man.
We can talk for a long ass time.
It'll be some shit going on. Something's gonna happen, and we gonna be there.
You want to talk when we? Yeah, you want to do this again next week?
Yeah. Something's gonna happen. We gonna be there, and when we there, it'll happen.
I need to start writing this shit down so I can remember.
Something's gonna happen. I'm telling you, something is gonna happen.
And I apologize for the technical difficulties this week. Hopefully next week we with more. Well, it's not that we're unprepared type of thing. It's just
shit happen.
Shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And then, we ain't perfect. I mean, we ain't Jordan.
We ain't Jordan.
You know, I'm Melo. Nigga, I'm about to get cut. I don't even have a title for this episode. I wanted it to be the roast of Rebel Wilson, but I don't feel like we ain't roast her.
Yeah, we didn't get to roast her.
Maybe we'll do a whole.
But cause first of all, I don't know her, and I just think she corny for wanting to be the first fat person on a feature. Who cares? Monique did that, and you know she had a good show with her daughter, fat daughter.
Oh, I hated the Parkers. Man, that's our show, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening, and we out.